another diorama and other individuals have joined. Emmanuel O. Remijius finally came out with a video where he said he is begging the DPM, Dr. Ngozi and Biafrans to forgive him. You guys remember that Emmanuel O. Remijius was one of the fans of the DPM, Dr. Ngozi, but as it is right now, since the PM sent message, both him and Adadiorama and other individuals have joined. Now, I want you guys to take a look and listen to what Emmanuel Remijius have to say. And also, I want to know your opinion concerning the new military men created by the DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. And automatically now she's no longer working with the Liberation Army. According to her, she tried to make peace and work with the Liberation Army, but the Liberation Army chose Ogenkere over her. And they said Ogenkere is the only one that is giving them money, and that the DPM has not given them money. She doesn't send money to them and all that. So because of that, the DPM created another army right now, which I feel is not really healthy for the Biafran quest. How many armies are Biafrans going to have in that small Biafra land? How many armies are going to be there? And before you know, they start fighting themselves, which is not a very good opinion if you ask me, but I am not the DPM, okay? So let's listen to Emmanuel Remijius, and after the video, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video.
Up Biafra Republic government, up USB, monkey charger, monkey here. But there is something our DPM did that I want to bring to the public. Our DPM have launched, Biafra Liberation Army, headed by Commander Butozo and Gento. We are thinking that nobody can rival them. Now our DPM have created people to rival these people called heavy duty artillery. My brothers and sisters, this heavy duty artillery, about 5 of them were shown, and only one was carrying gun. The clothes that these people wear looks like Ndine here. Do you know Ndiloma na Lagos or Enugu? Looking so tattered, and their standing is not even looking like military. Our land is going. People are dying. Shame on all of you who are sharing that nonsense. Heavy duty artillery, hey. Heavy duty artillery, hey. Your land is going. Giving money to Biafra Liberation Army, useless game. More organized. They gathered here in that video, looking like Ndiko Wabugoro with no military experience, all in the name of confusing the people of Biafra. Shame on all of you. Some people are saying, oh, you turn 360 degrees. Who will see all this nonsense and never turn 360 degrees? Even if there is something worse than 360 degrees self, shame on all of you. I was on Twitter feeling ashamed of this Biafra struggle. When I look at the nonsense, Master Simon Ekpa have launched Biafra Liberation Army with more agreement. In a bid to remain relevant, Ngozi have launched heavy-duty artillery looking like Ndina Kubu. And you people applaud this nonsense. Shame on all of you. This is not how Biafra Liberation. Stop making caricature of Biafra Liberation. Stop making mockery of Biafra Liberation. Just because you don't want to feel ashamed, oh, if you turn around now, people are going to laugh at you. Because of that, you are supporting rubbish. You are supporting rubbish. Do you know why I am a man Remijius? Because I allow my mind to control me. About on. We are marching to restore Biafra. Look at the land of Biafra as it is going. What concerns you is that let us bargain to deceive people. That shameless video posted on Twitter. All of you that shared that shameless video, how do you sleep at night? Do you sleep very well? Knowing fully well that you deceive Biafra people. You people are demons incarnate. Demons. Because this is not how Biafra liberation have been. Biafra liberation is of a truth, of a sincerity. There is a commander called Gentle that we have tested and trusted. There is a general commander called Butozo that we have tested and trusted. All of them protecting the land of Biafra. But can you people give them something? Oh, an army of a nation, that was the time that Butozo wants to send the video to you. When you told Butozo to go and make video that he are now supporting USB, just to give this voice we are begging, give us money. Oh, make a video now that you are now supporting USB. Butozo, as big as he is, decided to make the video to collect money to defend Biafra land. He did not put pompous. Kande war, because I was misinformed before, not knowing that these boys we are trying in order to protect Biafra land. Now, these boys, made a voice to you. What you told them is that you must call my name inside. Say, Ngozi Orabu is the United States of Biafra. Just the same way you were able to tell all these idiots on social media, as now heavy duty at Larry. People that have sense wants to support this rubbish. This is what you contribute money every Saturday for. If you speak, they say, why do you speak? Your land is going. Shame on all of you. I see some people that I have initially thought that they have sense throwing tantarum because somehow you want to collect money so that she will help you to disseminate rubbish. You people are shameless. Shame over shame, the warrior of honor. Over shame, nine the warrior of honor. Today, Mama Onowu will be in Adadi Orama's platform. All of you know Mama Onowu. Somebody that we do not know from Adam, just because PM disappeared and they said she is DPM, cannot blackmail Mama Onowu. Because I see some of you people that have mothers, I see what you are writing, the rubbish that you are writing up and down against this very woman that have stood the test of time. All of a sudden, somebody somewhere came yesterday. The same thing over Madam Azoka. All the people OJJ go to tarnish Madam Azoka's image. But the people who press me on phone, giving me fake informations. And all to end up working with a caterpillar, the murderers of our own time. But these ones who have stood the test of time are evil. Never again. Mama Onowu will be on Adadi Orama's platform. And on Saturday, Biafra people, if you listen to me, if you believe in Biafra, go to Brigi and sow your money because Gentle said it is there they collect their money. Butuzo said it is there they collect their money. It is not all about Ogenkere because me, I am neutral. But we are men, they collect money. Go there and sow money. Until when they come out to say that these people are not giving them again, my brother, my sister, we then look for a way to reach out to them and begin to give them money. But as of now, that place where they say they collect money, go there. Our land cannot be going. Look at what is happening in Yoruba land. Yorubas are being pied, extremely pied. What did they turn to? They turn to shadow, monkey in the shadow fight. Now, the people buying them are disappearing, including their leaders. It has turned to the time that we will protect our own land, not the time that we will sell it, not the time that we will use it to brag. Look at what is happening. Akorogi decentralization. They decentralize heavy duty artillery, Aludo State, with one chakapua, heavy duty artillery. The heavy duty artillery, but one chakapua, others the empty-handed. If you see how they were standing, like people that are tired of this world, is this the people that you are showing money? Tell yourself the truth that will protect your land. Can those people that you see in that video protect your land with no military experience? Their standing is zero. Even the one reading the communique is zero because he have no military experience, no military command tone. Fraud can never stand. You people can never continue to scam our people in the name of some people will say, oh, why did you say so? Why did you say so? Why did you say so again? I will cancel you from being part of my friend or my son or my daughter anywhere. Go anywhere that you want to go, I don't send you. What concerns me is the protection of the land of Biafra. That is number one, sacrosanct. Me and you cannot be playing, oh, let us support. Most of the things that we told in order to bring Ogenkere down, now lie, we lie. Not because of me, now because of them, they supply us information. Mama Onowu can't tell us, say, now Mama Onowu can't make me know say na lies. All na lies. There are things that are true. I'm not saying that Ogenkere is innocent. You know me. Ogenkere is not innocent too. There are places that he have his own flood. But this scam that this woman is doing is top notch. If all of you are watching it and you support it, shame on you. Shame on you. Your land will not be catching fire and you are pursuing rats. What me and you agreed, like what Q TV posted on Twitter yesterday, was PM saying that we have armed our men to defend the land of Biafra. No going back. PM was saying all of those things. Where is those men defending the land of Biafra? On social media crying. No more go to instead of all of you who are contributing money for the protection of the Biafra land, say, give these people money. You oh, they are not loyal. They're supposed to bow down. If we look for people that will bow down, and we go bow down to those people so that they will protect our land. If not, you go there and protect your own home direct. If you need to protect the land of Biafra, your life is on the run. Somebody into your bow down. How many sacrifices do you want the person to make? And if you are in country, go home. We are seeing gorilla, everybody is in exile. Every one of us is in exile. Yes, Biafra has been declared, but you are in exile. If you are in country, you go home. Go and rest in your house. Oh, there is how we run our military and our police. Do you run it better than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Simon Ekpa? Mazi Simon Ekpa have military experience. You brought somebody with no military background. If you expose it, people will say, oh, why are you talking about her? Why are you talking about her? She's this. If you want to worship human being, go to your house and worship. Do not bring me into your own stupidity. Because most of you are stupid. This is the unavoidable truth. Do not bring me into your stupidity. What concerns him and Remijius is how to protect the land of Biafra. How best that land will be protected. That's the only thing concerning me. Other things that you are speaking is your own cup of tea. Emmanuel Remijius is not here to worship any human being. If you go and look at the heavy-duty nonsense being launched, you ask yourself, is this how Mazi Simon Ekpa did his own? Just go and watch them. We are heavy-duty artillery with one chakabua. Don't they tell the guy that the body know they move? Don't you see Biafra Liberation Army? When they stand to make video, they stand. If they are directing to make video, they direct. But once you stand at attention, don't move. Don't move. Nonsense can never hold water in this very struggle. I see some of them on Twitter talking rubbish. How did you make 360 degrees? I'm not stupid as you are. You are seeing evil within your own eyes, but you don't want to speak up. Our people are being arrested every day. Look at the number that I called the other time. I told you people that the number that she was asking people to donate, to mention on social media, that they will be tracking the people. Look at what is happening. If you sow money in Ngozi Orabeze's scam, if you make direct payment into any bank account, if you go to any bank to withdraw your money and your money is not going, do not enter bank. I repeat it again, do not enter bank. If you enter bank, they are going to arrest you from there. If you have ever donated money to this Ngozi Orabeze's direct bank account number, anytime you go to your bank and you know that money is in your bank, you use your ATM and money is not coming, do not enter bank. Do not complain. Just forget about it. Enter on the run. Delete everything about you. Delete your phone number because they are going to track you. They are going to track you. It has entered tracking mode. Go to Biafra land today. Everybody is on the run. Simply because I spoke up then, all of you, and they attack me. Now look at the nonsense that you have caused in the land of Biafra. 16 commanding officers, 16 governors have been arrested. 16 governors. We are not talking about ordinary people. These are the nonsense that all of you are supporting. These are the nonsense all of you are supporting. When I said it then, that how can Nigeria, who is saying that they want to know how we are funding ourselves, all of a sudden we come, make the bank account open. There was no time that we have a bank account in Biafra land, but it was not made open. It was a secret bank account. If you can pay money, they will give you account number. But this one, you come and use the account number, publish it. Nigeria is watching. Musa that is crying every day, you did not reason. Musa that is crying that these people have seized air. You see the account that the same people are using to fund themselves and say, oh, let us leave the account. Some of you are not reasoning fine. I was explaining this to some of you and you were attacking me. I told you, this woman knows what she's doing. She's heading the Fulani conquest of our land. You said, oh, no, why do you say so? Some of them even have the effrontery to tell me that, oh, what I'm saying is right. But that is not the way to say it. Is there any other way to say the truth? Now look at the mess that our people have fallen into. 16 governors have been arrested. Biafra governors, 16 have been arrested. Ordinary people who say every day by day. If you contribute money there with your direct account, forget everything about that. Delete your phone number, delete everything. Do not use your BVN to buy another phone because they are going to track you. Start living like you are in exile. I'm telling you the fact because you are already a sacrificial lamb. I said it at the initial time. No, now they insult me. No, continue your insult. Never you reason until when you end up in DSS. She's aiding and abetting the conquest of our land. All the governors, all the militaries are now saying, give us 2 years, 2 years. 2 years, it is gone. 2 years, it is done deal. Because they know that they want to continue detaining our PM, liaising with Finland in order to, and this woman in order to murder Biafra struggle, a natural death. And you people are helping her. Shame on all of you. who doesn't have conscience. I am a Mane Remijius. The best thing is that a Mane Remijius have his own conscience. I do not buy to deceit. Deceive me once, you are at fault. Deceive me twice, I'm at fault. I wouldn't allow you to deceive me 3 times. Shame on all of you. From me, from here, it is good morning.
All of the massacres. Now, it's very interesting. Do you see, because I have been counting, it became quite evident that between the regime, the administration of El Rufai and Obasani, something was wrong. There were no longer mass killings in Kaduna.
So guys, I want you to take a look at this headline, and it says Nigerians constitute 90% of Christians Kpai worldwide annually. US Congress clears Trump to impose crippling sanctions on Tinubu's government. Honestly, many Christians have gone. Many Christians have gone in Nigeria. Now there are questions as to why were there the buying of many Christians during El Rufai's regime as the governor of Kaduna State. Anyway, guys, let's get into the gist. So, guys, we all know that there are possibilities that Peter Obi might be working with El Rufai in 2027 presidential election. But I tell you, there are some worrisome headlines, that have been flying over the social media. Like yesterday or so, El Rufai's son tweeted a tweet that, that sent shocking wave, to many Nigerians. Now, this is what he tweeted. Like this headline said, Southern Kaduna people will keep getting kpied if they attack Fulani headsmen. El Rufai's son says in a deleted tweet. But Nigerians are very smart. So before he even deleted that tweet, Nigerians have already saved it. Some of them have already screenshotted it. And this is actually the tweet that he tweeted. It's really so shameful that people can still come out in this 21st century to make this kind of statement openly. And he said, it is your, I don't even know how to use these languages that he used here. It is your mother that is an elephant. And Southern Kaduna residents will keep seeing shege if they continue to attack indigenous Fulani headsmen. Oloshi. You can imagine. You can just, you see the kind of languages that he used here. We know that El Rufai is somebody who is an extremist, and during El Rufai's reign or his rule as the governor of Kaduna State, the Christians really suffered. There was a lot of buying of people, and now Mr. Chidi Odinkalo is questioning why were there more buying of Southern Kadunas under the leadership of El Rufai than the current governor, Obasani. We know during El Rufai, Buhari was in power. Every time there was attack, El Rufai will never visit. He will never visit Southern Kaduna. If you can remember, there was a woman leader from Labour Party then that was kpied. In short, these Fulanis, they went all out on the Christians in Southern Kaduna, and they were crying for help. Nobody was there. But do you know that after this current governor took over, since then, you hardly hear of any attack. So people are trying to, correlate what happened then and what is happening now. I'm going to allow you to take a look at how Mr. Odinkalo presented it. He's still asking this question. What has changed? How come people were buying under El Rufai than the way they are being kpied today? In short, we don't even know if there's any kpying happening in Southern Kaduna at the moment. You rarely hear that there was an attack or any of those. But under El Rufai, it was something else, So sometimes these are some of the things that discourages people when they hear that he wants to work with Peter Obi in SDP. You begin to wonder, this person's ideology does it even align with Peter Obi's ideology? Anyway, I'm going to allow you to take a look at the video where Odinkalo questions El Rufai. Why many Kaduna residents, why were they kpied? Many more people were kpied under El Rufai, Christians, than the current governor. Take a look.
Now, all of the massacres, now it's very interesting. Do you see, because I have been counting, it became quite evident that between the regime, the administration of El Rufai and Obasani, something was wrong. There were no longer mass killings in Kaduna. So I started counting. And the gradient the diminution in terms of mass killings in Kaduna, in southern Kaduna in particular, is extraordinary. How is that so? It's not because our soldiers have kind of improved or we have more numbers or anything. How does a governor inflame a society so much that all you can do is count the killed and the missing and the decapitated? That is the question. And all of this thing, and so he wakes up today and he's comparing himself with Obieze Kwesele. And the last time I was with you, I told you how he plotted to have me in jail. And I have so many other people. My lawyer had to go to court. Doria Balasin had to go to court to get an expedited order to preserve her freedom while she was working on my case. Because El Rufai wanted the backsides of both myself and my lawyer. And my lawyer was representing Audu Mekori, whom El Rufai abducted from Lagos, took to Kaduna, and Audu nearly died. Audu got exiled as a result of that. Stephen Kefas, he abducted from Port Harcourt. And Stephen was kept in detention in Kaduna for over 6 months. Stephen nearly died.
Rufai did all of this.
I am naming names because I worked on all of these cases, quite apart from my own, which is still in court. Audu's case, he has taken to the Supreme Court. He lost at the High Court. He lost at the Court of Appeal, El Rufai, and is now at the Supreme Court. Now, I could go on, actually. My pinned tweet on my X handle is of just a sampling of El Rufai's atrocities.
Interesting.
And I could discuss him until the day after eternity. And to see him, and I'll tell you one thing. The day El Rufai announces his thing to try and become president, I will declare my full support for Tinubu to run in 2031.
Thank you.
Now, all of the massacres, now it's very interesting.
So guys, you have seen it. That was the question from Mr. Odinkanu, and actually there's a lot of meaning, a lot of sense in what he's asking. There's a lot attached to it. Just you critically analyze what Mr. Odinkanu is saying here. You know that there is something to really dig deep into. So we saw the Fulanis coming after the southern Kaduna as people were running away, leaving their houses. Many of them have migrated to different parts of Nigeria because they can't withstand it. And majority of these people are Christians. Their land, Fulanis that came from other parts of the world, are now taking over their land. You see, when people begin to say, you know, Nnamdi Kanu used to say, why are there only Fulani governors, Fulani emirs, Fulani leaders? The Hausas, are they going into extinction? People don't know anymore. The Hausas, who are the indigenous owners of the north, they appear to be going into extinction. And you've seen what has happened in Nigeria. Tinubu has come in, he's quiet. How the Fulanis came into Nigeria, went into communities, sacked communities. They've taken over those places. They are living there. People are now in IDP camps. And possibly many people have died in that IDP camps. They can't go back. So Fulanis have directly or indirectly. Do you know how many IDP camps we have in this country? We even have in places like Edo State. There was a time they wanted to move them to Imo State. All these IPOB boys, they refused. They refused that if they dare bring them to Imo State, that they are going to see. So across the nation, everywhere you have IDP camp people. And the Tinubu's government is not doing anything. No promise of the government, nothing. Sometimes you just keep wondering if these leaders, once they get into office, if they will be hypnotized, they will just lose their senses, they will be manipulated, they will, in short, you won't even know how to describe the way these people will start leading the country. How come Tinubu is not talking? There's a lot of buying going on in the country. These Fulani headsmen are buying many people. Tinubu is not saying anything because he's interested in second term. The IDP people who were there in IDP camps, Tinubu is not saying anything on how to sack these Fulanis and replace the rightful owners back to their communities. No politician is coming and making promises as regards to that. So now, Peter Obi wants to work with Bala Mohammed. He's a Fulani man. Peter Obi wants to work with Rufai. Rufai is a Fulani man. And you can see the kind of tweets that these are extremists. It will be difficult for Peter Obi to even do what he wants to do, working with this kind of people. And then tomorrow now, people will be criticizing him that the essence of, him being voted for is not being achieved. So I'm just thinking that I don't think these people are the right people for Peter Obi to work with. But politics in Nigeria forces one to do what the person does not want to do. You can imagine Peter Obi aligning himself with people like this. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.
Corrupt to the core. And eventually, when Biafra gets its freedom, which he will do, whether you people want it or not, there were 679 male youths murdered by the military in Biafra land. In a Commonwealth country, you tell me any other Commonwealth country where nearly 700 people are murdered in 40 days and you don't broadcast it. Why? Why can you keep quiet? The atrocities that are happening there would not be allowed in any other country in the world. And yet you accept it because you're corrupt. You are corrupt to the core. And eventually, when Biafra gets its freedom, which he will do, whether you people want it or not, then the truth will come out, and it will not look favourable on the UK. Because when the UK loses all its interest in Africa, which again, it will do, because the African countries are sick of being ruled by corrupt people. And the biggest corruption of all is from the UK. No two ways about it. And when the African countries are free, nobody will come to bail out the UK. I'm telling you now, because of everything you've done throughout the world. We say you can't rewrite history. No, you can't. But you can try and change the future. And you have no regard whatsoever for human life. It's as simple as that. You talk about Black Lives